Guys, how are you doing today? It's Saturday, about 11 o'clock. I'm just over here at my shop. Figured I had such a busy week, I needed to come over and clean up a little bit. Yesterday was crazy, so I was going to come over today and figure I'd clean up a little bit. So I did what I could. I have a car in here too, and I'm just starting to clean up a little bit of shit. But I figured at the same time, I would give my Subi a bath and clean her up a little bit and look and see what has happened this summer, because I'm very picky with my cars usually, but in the last few years I've gotten a little older and really haven't had anything special. But this Subi, I love this Subi. So I figured I'd come over and give her a little cleanup and give it a quick vacuum. My wife's leaving for, she got called into work at a while back here, so sorry I don't have my stick. She got called into work about an hour ago, so she's got to go in at about 12:30 for a couple hours. So I just thought I'd do this quick little video because I'm over here. I did a little video over here maybe a month back, but I figured maybe I'd go into a little more detail this time. So anyways, I got this Subaru almost a year ago. It was traded in by an older lady. She bought a Honda. So my boss ended up giving me this car for $900. It was just under 200,000 K. It's an 04 Subaru Forester SX 2.5 Voxter engine. I've done nothing to it except add a few of my own decals on it. But it's a great car. It's in great shape. There's no rust on it. It's been totally crowned. You can only see how much crown is in this thing. It's been crowned like crazy. Crystal black with some, I call it rainbow fleck. I'm really not sure what the color code is. And you probably can't see the colors in the paint with the lighting that's in here. I'm not really under my big ass lights here at the moment. I'm kind of off to the side. But I'm not sure what the black is. But I haven't paid any attention to this car this year, and I'm not sure how well you can see all these scratches. This is cat scratch fever right here. My cats basically jump off my fence onto the roof of my car, run down my windshield, and slide down my hood. So I'm actually seeing this. I haven't really even seen the hood. I think it's been about a month and a half since I've even washed this car. Normally I am very picky about cars, but since I do it on a daily basis, lack of attention usually comes to my own cars. But yeah, it's in pretty good shape. It's typical 04 Subaru Forester. Heated seats. Runs well. Needed nothing for a safety when I got it. Well, sorry, it was coming up to back brakes, but I'm still running on the same back brakes. Yeah, an old lady had it, and she traded it in, and a couple of days later she came back to see it, and it was already gone because I had picked it up pretty quickly. Tons of rust proofing. I don't know how well you can see it, but it has a ton of rust proofing. So there's no rust on this car. It was very well taken care of. Timing belt was done. It wasn't a minor fender bender, which is why this door piece isn't tacked on. I keep meaning to do it, but I got to heat it up and give it a little tweak so it'll fit into the inside the little groove here. It doesn't. There's a little piece. I got gloves on. I just washed my hands, but there's a little tab it hooks onto. And it's just the way the door has been kind of tweaked back. It needs to be heated up so it can bend and grab that little clamp that sits there. And I've got a couple of dents taken out, but then I've got a few put in it since I've taken them out. Like my kid opened my wife's door right here. I was pretty pissed off about that. I had a couple of sway bars going in it last year, and I pushed on the fender a few times. And of course, this fender was replaced. So I ended up putting a few little fist marks in it or palm marks in it when I was pushing it down, just because it's not the original fender. So it was really easy to tweak it, and I got really pissed, but my buddy's supposed to be able to take those out too. There's a couple little palm marks there. Fuck, did it ever piss me off. And of course, this bumper's from the lady when she had her little fender bender, and I guess she just never bothered to get the front bumper fixed. So still in place. It just scraped up a little bit. Fog lights are still there and everything. So but other than that, it's pretty mint. Gets a lot of looks because there's not around to like this anymore, but anybody knows me, they know how I usually keep my cars. You know what I'm talking about, David. But yeah, I just thought I'd go over it really quick. So yeah, this is my shop. I figured I'd come over, do a little quick cleanup, because like I said, yesterday was pretty hectic. I got a car that I started yesterday for Honda. Fuck, I had like 6 cars yesterday I had to get done that were sold, so I was moving my ass and I never stopped, so I figured I'd come in this morning and do a little cleanup. So yeah, it's pretty much laid out the way I have everything, the way I designed everything. If anybody doesn't really notice or realize, this was originally a drive-through car wash. So it is all concrete building with sealed walls. Basically, it's that plastic. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's all waterproof, But the heat in here is crazy. Basically, the heat comes down. There's 2 of these tubes on every end. Same with on this side. And I can put the heat at about 45, and it'll come on for maybe 2 minutes, and it gets so goddamn hot in here. I have to go out and turn it back down. So, yeah, just thought I'd do this quick little video. It's not good, I know that, but I had nothing better to do. So I figured I'd shoot it really quick. And it's really hard to do it without my stick too. I'm sure you're not even seeing my face, but holy shit. I didn't realize how much of this crap. I do paint sealants on Hondas. You know, they get the full treatment when people want that package when they sell the cars. So they always end up giving me so many microfiber cloths that I just kind of don't need, but eventually I end up using, and I have thousands of them sitting here. So yeah, this is my 04 Subi. Good car. Tons of room in the back for my RCs. Never need to fold the seats down even. Anyways, I just thought I'd do this quick little video. I gotta get the hell back home because my wife's probably ready to leave, which is right across the street. I might as well show you how close I actually am to my house while I'm here. Sorry, this will be noisy. It's not power. So, my house is right across the street. A green roofed house. That's where I am. Basically, walk across. I can walk here in 2 minutes. And the railroad track is right there where they come in. Via and the freight trains, and the bridge right there goes across the street into the train yard, which I did a video not too long ago over there. So I'm always right around the train yard. Anyways, gotta pack up, gotta turn my lights off. So I figured I'd do this. I haven't done a video in a while, so just throwing this out there. Thanks for watching.